Hi guys, welcome back. Let's scoot this up. Okay, so this is the ending of the previous reading. I hope you guys got a chance to see my picture in my community section. If you did, great. If not, that's fine. But anyways, that was the ending of the feminine reading. Sorry it got stuck. I hope this one doesn't. Really hoping this one doesn't. Let's go ahead and just put all these back. Okay, great. Oh, and there goes my clock. It is time. Time to get divine. All right, so we're gonna take a dive into the masculine now. I'll do this one a little bit different than the divine feminine read. So I'm gonna start off with my Spirit Speaks oracles. And I'll do a lot of oracles and a lot of tarot and just kind of see where it leads us. Okay, we're going to start by looking into his headspace, his or her. Remember, a masculine can be a female or a male. It just depends, okay? It's an energy, not necessarily a person's sex, okay? All right, so divine masculine, let's look into your headspace. What's going on into the headspace of the divine masculine? How are you coming along right now, mentally, through all of this, all your current energy? Spirit, please give me a message now for the divine masculine. Let me fix something here. Okay. All right. This thing won't stay still. Okay. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the divine masculine. What's going on in your headspace right now with my Spirit Speaks oracles? What are you thinking about? What's happening in your headspace? What's on your mind? In regards to your divine feminine, what is it you think when you think about her? Because I know you do. When you think about her or him, what do you think about? Aww, this is so sweet. A moment in time. 72. Stop and smell the roses. And it's a very pale color. It's just very special. We've got a brick wall here with some very natural roses. And it's just stop and smell the roses. A moment in time. When the masculine thinks about the divine feminine, he or she feels like that's a moment to just relax, dream, take a moment out. Whenever you're thinking about the feminine, it is definitely when you're not working, when you're not with anybody else, when you're not busy doing chores. This is the time where you go out and have that cigarette. This is the time where you soak in the bath. This is the time where you lay your head on the pillow and just relax and look up at the ceiling and just think about that time and place with the feminine and what it was like. It's just a moment in time. You also think about it like in memories and like a 6 of Cups kind of energy, like thinking of your divine feminine in the past. Okay, so very spiritual. I felt warm. I felt cool. I also feel like a masculine could be getting high and thinking about a divine feminine when they get high. That's not for everybody, but that is a message for some people, okay? I just feel a very relaxed energy for the divine masculine when he's thinking about the femme. Let's see what the divine feminine feels for, back up. What does the divine masculine feel for the divine feminine? Masculine, what are you feeling in regards to your feminine? What does your heart say? What do you feel when you think about your divine feminine? What do you feel? Oh my God, we are having so many revelations today. 31 obstacles, but I know you got this. But the point is, when you think about your divine feminine, you feel obstacles. You feel like there's a block. You feel like there's so much to get over with my divine feminine, there's so many hurdles, so many problems, so many obstacles. You feel overwhelmed. But the good news is, I know you got this. So masculine, this is not something you can't overcome. But you do know that there's going to be some obstacles you're going to have to overcome with your feminine. And so how you feel about her is there's just so many barriers. So many measures that may prevent you from being with her or being with him. And so you feel stressed. What is in your current environment for the masculine? What is your current environment? What's in the divine masculine's current environment? Happiness. The little things that count. So right now the masculine feels pretty good. Maybe they're happy to be at home with their dogs. They're not stressed about money or work. Maybe they're happy cooking more. Maybe they're just happy being at home for dinner. Maybe they're happy because they're painting, drawing, singing, cooking, cleaning, organizing. The masculine is just feeling a little bit at peace. So in their environment, the masculine is just feeling good, okay? The masculine is just like, you know, it's the little things that count. So that's a really good energy. And I like the optimism and positivity that the masculine isn't surrounded in turmoil, towers, stress, fights, and arguments. Because usually masculine, you are surrounded by drama. So this is like, wow, the masculine actually has a break. The masculine has a break from drama, or at least at some times during the day. You feel some peace. What's going on in the masculine's karmic situation? What's going on in your karmic situation? A little scared to pick this up. Be prepared for anything, guys. Oh my God. It's good. It's good. Ending, guys. Time for the comeback. I was a little nervous. I was like, I feel something sudden and scary, and I felt the anxiety here. Divine masculine, in your karmic situation, I'm grinning ear to ear because you are indeed ending a karmic cycle or a karmic relationship. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. The masculine is ending a karmic relationship or karmic cycle. Very good news. So this is beautiful. Maybe this is why you're happy. Maybe you're happy because you're finally done with the karmic. Maybe you're happy because you finally got rid of a karmic cycle. You're just feeling happy. And it is the little things that count, baby. And I think, bravo, job well done. You stay happy. That is your karmic situation. What do you see for you and your divine feminine? And what do you desire? Daniel, go back upstairs if it's going to be problems. Okay, what do you want with your divine feminine? And what do you see? Like, what are your hopes? What are your hopes? What are your desires? What do you want? What do you want to happen between you and your divine feminine? What do you want to happen? What is it you really want? What do you want? What do you want with us? What is it you really want? Search your heart, search your soul. What is it that you want? What is it that you see? Oh my gosh. Change. Change. This is what you see, this is what you want. Allowing things to happen naturally. That beautiful picture, guys. You allow the trees to change their colors naturally. You allow things to happen in the flow of nature. Masculine, what you really want is just to stop whatever was happening between you guys and just go with the flow. You really want the energy to shift between you both, and you're just hoping to God that everything goes good. But what you really want more than anything is a change in your guys' relationship. maybe a change in your relationship status, maybe a change in any cycles you've currently been going through with her or him. But you really do desire change. You're tired of the way it is. Bottom of the deck is playful. Finding the fun and the inner child. And you could be seeing snow. You could be having snowball fights. You could be having fun. Stay up there and close the door. And take your stuff in there and keep it away. If you don't want anyone else to have it, it shouldn't be in the living room kitchen.
Can you find my bunny for me?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean all of it, because Matthew ate all the candy that girl just gave.
You should have had it in your room, but yes. So maybe your masculine's in a place where it's snowy. I know it's snowy in Colorado right now, but it's just beautiful. It's playful. It's a time of joy. And there's a playful, happy change coming in. Notice the little glitter in my card. I don't know if you guys can ever see it, but there's glitter in my card, and there's just a beautiful image of having fun in the snow, remembering when you were kids, remembering how good things could be. And so there is obstacles, and masculine, you feel like maybe there can't be change between you and your feminine. For whatever reason, you've been frustrated. Okay, you've been frustrated with the relationship status. You're really happy that you're done with the karmic. You're really happy that you're alone, you're single, you're loving it. In regards to your divine feminine, what you really want is to just allow things to happen the way they're supposed to. And you know there is some obstacles. So let's get a better look into what these obstacles are with the divine feminine. Let's get some decks here. I think I'll use this Island Time Wellness. Spirit, what are the obstacles between the masculine and the feminine? What does this masculine feel are obstacles? Didn't I tell you to stay? So what are the obstacles? Go. What are these obstacles? The butterfly. One of the obstacles you guys are facing is a relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child is big in growth. And I think one of the reasons you guys are having problems going to the next phase and allowing this transformation, this evolving of a relationship, is because some people are just too stuck in the past. And I think masculine, you're like, Steph, I want to move forward with the divine feminine. I want things to change because right now this relationship isn't evolving. It's not going to the next phase. I have problems with my inner child, or I have problems with my children, and I just have a struggle growing. So there's so many obstacles that are in the way of actually evolving here into a happy change with my divine feminine. Bottom of the deck is Coffin, which is a death energy, Scorpio energy. More transformation. The butterfly is Scorpio. So we have endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So again, this energy for the divine masculine is, Steph, my biggest obstacle is this ending. My biggest obstacle is allowing this relationship to become something else. My biggest obstacle is to let go of the past. Ooh, that's the big one. The past of the inner child and the past between the divine masculine and feminine. Masculine, are you being stubborn? Are you having a very hard time transitioning with your feminine because there's grudges, or there's unfinished business, or there's a past you can't let go of? Can you not put the last nail in the coffin and call it good and bury the hatchet and transform this relationship and let it evolve naturally into what it needs to be? Because I see that there's frustrations with these obstacles because it's like self-sabotaging. You're getting in your own way, and this relationship is not going to the next position. There needs to be a death and a rebirth. Period. Now, I'm glad that your environment is happy right now, but I kind of get the energy that you may be ignoring what's around you, ignoring the breakup with a karmic that needs to happen, ignoring the change that you want to happen and needs to happen for the feminine. And just not dealing with the obstacles. So that is very frustrating. Let's get some more energy here. Bottom of the deck is outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head cassette. And again, I think this is just reliving the past. And I think that's a lot of what's going on with you guys. Let's get some other clarifications. Give me a message, please, for what the Divine Masculine thinks in regards to the Divine Feminine. You are aware. Awareness. This is what you think in the regards to the Divine Feminine. A moment in time. Stop and smell the roses. You are aware of new information. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. And look for the signs and guidance. And there goes my clock. Okay, so there's signs, there's guidance. You know it consciously about your Divine Feminine. Here it is. I'm going to spit it out. Divine Masculine, whether you believe in spirituality or you don't, here's the deal. You have signs in regards to your Divine Feminine. You definitely are conscious. These are not just dreams. These are not subconscious thoughts or feelings. You consciously think about your Divine Feminine. You make a point to think about her. When you're smoking, when you're on a break, when you're by yourself, you think about her consciously. And you are aware in this moment. This is stop and smell the roses is present. Live in the moment is present. You are aware that in this present moment, you're thinking about your Divine Feminine and there needs to be these changes. So what are you thinking about in regards to your feminine in the moment? Okay, but let me read that for you as well before I move on. And it's right here. Okay. The unicorns are calling you to live more fully and present in this moment and be aware of the support you receive from your guides. Some of what is going on is unnoticed. So some of these signs are unnoticed, masculine, because your mind is keeping you distracted with worry, fear, and doubt. You, masculine, are trying to solve a challenge from a conscious level. Very air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. When the best solution will actually come from handing it over to the divine and going through this decision making in your heart. This beautiful unicorn is inviting you to take time to slow down, sit quietly in contemplation, and allow your soul to take charge from your ego. Become aware of what your truth really is. All is well and everything is happening in your life in regards to your feminine for a reason. This situation between your Divine Feminine can be resolved harmoniously, and there is a perfect solution for this challenge. This card is a reminder that all of your needs are met. Even if you feel that you're stressed, struggling, no, your needs are met. You are safe, and you are loved, and you are protected. So breathe into this awareness and choose to feel peace and calm and relaxed. Trust in Source to take care of you and meet your needs and show you the next steps. So as you go about your day, masculine, be alert to the numbers 1111, 444, 333, 111, 1221, etc. that you may be placed on your path. Stay in surrender mode and keep bringing yourself back to the present moment. Stop running away to the future or running away to the past. Stay focused in this moment, for it is only here that you can ever truly be at peace, which is the truth, masculine, because you're not at peace when you're thinking about the past in regards to your feminine. That stresses you the hell out. And thinking about your future leaves you full of anxiety. So right now, Spirit's like, shush, focus on the moment, give it to me, give it to God, and allow things to happen naturally, because I know that's what you want and really desire. Yes, there's obstacles, but we're going to have to deal with this. Show me some more of the obstacles in regards to the Divine Masculine. What is an obstacle from the Divine Masculine? For the Divine Masculine. Water energy. Love, emotions, family, comfort, and a spiritual energy, and even the past. So these are your challenges, masculine. These are your obstacles. You seriously struggle from a water perspective. Water energy is your struggle. All of these things on the list. And so this is your obstacle, to deal with the past with love and emotions and family and support. And what is underneath that? What is the subconscious? Like, what is making this such an issue? The blame game and healing my inner child. Again, you have inner child right here with the butterfly, and you have it here. Mom and dad issues. You have a painful past and family disputes right there. In case you're wondering, it's right there. Healing my inner child and the blame game. And so masculine, these are your obstacles. Okay? There's no doubt about it. And it's creating a very difficult time for you to move forward. Okay? And you're isolating yourself, staying away from people, feeling alone, and going within. This isolation is actually making you be more aware of yourself at this time. Because without this isolation, you wouldn't really be paying attention to all of these issues. But you know these are the obstacles. Now, what is an obstacle that you view from your Divine Feminine? What do you think your Divine Feminine is doing to cause an obstacle between you guys? What is an obstacle from your Divine Feminine? Because clearly, masculine, you and her have children, a family, or you have a past, even a past life. There's some inner children and inner, inside you guys that needs to be dealt with. And this blame game, it's your fault, needs to die. When you guys quit blaming each other, or when you quit blaming your feminine, you guys can move on. And these are the challenges. But remember, it says, I know you got this. You can overcome this. What is an obstacle you see your feminine bringing to the table? What is an obstacle from your femme? Please stay came in reverse. Codependent, scared, sad, and hurt. So one of the obstacles for you to come back to your feminine is you feel they're codependent. And we did get this for the Divine Feminine, what you wanted from your masculine in my Divine Feminine reading. So in the masculine reading, they agree. They're like, Stephanie, I'm going to validate your Divine Feminine reading right now. My problem with the Divine Feminine is codependence. And the fact that Divine Feminine may be scared or unhealed or just very hurt. And so it's in reverse. And so that could be a struggle, or it could be that your Divine Feminine cut you off. That could also be another struggle. But we also have another struggle is faded love. From your Divine Feminine's perspective, and what you think your Divine Feminine is bringing to the table that's causing an obstacle, is the simple fact that you guys are soulmates. Divine lovers, past life relationships, and unexpected love. So another obstacle that your Divine Feminine brings to the table is you did not expect to love her or him. They came on your path unexpected. They showed up out of nowhere. They brought this soulmate, divine love to you from a past life. And it's an obstacle because, again, it was unexpected. You had your own life planned out, and the Divine Feminine came in. And this disrupted your life plan. Okay? This, like I said, it was in reverse, so it could also be the Divine Feminine cut you off. But for a lot of people, I feel it's because this came up in the Divine Feminine reading upright, I feel like the Divine Feminine may want you so much, and that's what you think is a problem. You also think it's a problem to be soulmates, twin flames. The other underlined energy for the Divine Feminine on what you think the obstacles are is they're not stable. Stable now, dependable, on point, generous, and strong. For some of you, your divine feminine is not stable, and this is an obstacle. Your divine feminine struggles financially, depends on family, friends, government, whatever. Your divine feminine can't support his or herself. Your divine feminine is very just needing to depend on you to have stability. Without you, there is no stability. Or it's the vice versa. It's the opposite. Your divine feminine is extremely independent and stable. And your divine feminine is very generous and strong. And that's an obstacle for you because maybe you feel you're not at that place yet. So that's an obstacle. But these are really coming in loud and clear on what you think the problems are with your divine feminine. I'm surprised I don't see things like blame game, anger, arguments, separation, lack of sexual interest. I'm surprised I'm not seeing those things. So none of those things are an issue. What really is the issue here is the truth that you feel bonded to your divine feminine. You feel bonded to her. And that's a problem for you because you're trying to move on in your life without her or him. And you're not allowed to. So there's some frustrations for you here. I don't think you like being fated or bonded to your divine feminine. And I think the challenge is that you ended this relationship, or she ended it with you, with the coffin. And you guys have been unable to give this new life because you're both stuck. Well, maybe one of you is stuck in the blame game. This inner child issue is a big, loud issue. And there's just so much going on here. You need to talk. And really what the problems are, and I'm not trying to put more weight on one person versus another, but masculine, the loudest problem here, hun, is that you don't know how to talk about your feelings, and you don't like talking about your feelings, and you don't want to talk about your mom, you don't want to talk about your dad, you don't want to talk about your childhood, you don't want to talk about your fears, you don't want to talk about your fears in family, you don't want to talk about your separation anxiety from your children or your family. You don't want to talk about that. That is in the vault. And you're busy, maybe not blaming it on the feminine, but you're busy blaming your problems on your parents, your past, your upbringing, maybe even yourself. You know, whatever it is, it's just, I blame that and I'm so angry I can't release it. And so there's this heavy blame. Maybe you feel guilty. You are the one that's guilt, and I did get that in the masculine part in the feminine reading. You have heavy guilt and you blame yourself, and you know there's inner child issues. And you're like, Steph, my problem with my divine feminine is we are fated, and I don't want to pay attention to the signs. I'm kind of blocked here. I don't want to see them because I want to do something else. Coffin and endings. A lot of you masculines just want this relationship over. Why? And I'll get to that. But you guys are kind of running from this connection is really what I'm picking up here. Bottom of the deck is I am hearing my inner guidance, signs, synchronicities, dreams, and intuition. So believe me, there is some kind of guidance happening for the masculine from the divine on this. Show me what you're so happy about. Show me what the divine masculine is so happy about. What is it in your environment that is so happy? And I'm going to pick a different deck. I'll do the Akashic. Okay, whoops. What is it you are so happy about? That was the lookout that flew out, by the way, guys. Okay? All right. What is it the divine masculine is so happy about? in regards to his or her environment at this time. Thank you, Corianne, for the $20 in the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think you're amazing. So masculine, what are you so happy about? Up in the air, number 18. This is looking at a situation from afar, seeing something from a distance, not knowing what's going to happen. It's also a freedom and a release, seeing things differently, getting a different perspective. It's kind of what I'm picking up on there. So you're happy that things are kind of up in the air. You're happy that there's going to be some freedom. When you get this card upright, a woman and a man gaze with anticipation at a hot air balloon, bright in the sky. The balloon flies high above the hills, and the contents of the balloon's basket are hidden from view. During this time of your life, masculine, there are aspects of an important situation that seems hidden from you. You may feel strong, like an almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight, but there are elements that are unknown at this time and just unknowable. There is too much about the situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events that have yet to come or pass, or unexpected discoveries that are needing to be made. Masculine, trust that this is the only way for you right now. If you push too hard to know the truth or to influence your outcome, you may push that outcome out of the way. Please, let go of your urgency and give the situation to your higher self, who will take care of it all. This is required to know more about the matter, and time doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you. For now, and indeed forever, what else do you need? Nothing but trust, the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed at the right time. So again, I feel a freedom. Happiness is the little things. Every day something new happens. You don't know what it is. It comes to you in different waves. You're happy that you don't know what's coming next. You're happy at freedom. I think what made you insane was you knew what was going to happen tomorrow. And now it's up in the air. You knew that tomorrow you had a place to be at a certain time and a schedule, and this is what it was going to be. Right now, that's been ripped away from you. And it's because of COVID-19, which your kids are at home with you, or your spouse is at home with you, or your dogs are at home with you, or you don't know where you're going to work. So right now, it's this freedom from your own schedule. Freedom from being bound and tied and chained to this repetitive day in, day out predictability. So right now you are free and you're like, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and I love it. I love that each day I don't know what's happening and that I'm just happy for the little things. Again, I'm happy for the dinner time we have together. I'm happy for the peace at night I get when I sleep. I'm happy that my bills are paid. I don't have a lot of excess money, but at least I have enough. And I'm just happy with every day that I have. So this is the gratefulness for what is. And I like that. Let's look into the karmic situation. Show me what is ended in the karmic situation. I'll get a masculine madness card. Okay. What's happening in the karmic situation for the divine masculine? Give a big reveal. What's happening in the divine masculine karmic situation with the ending? Show me your karmic situation. Wow. Comfort, you feel like home. I think you just want to be at home. You got away from a karmic, or you know there's a karmic situation and it's happening at home. The more you're with your karmic, the more you know it's going to end. You're also, the only reason you stayed in your karmic situation is because you were choosing comfort. Your karmic was your comfort zone. He or she made you feel comfortable. Maybe it was their cooking, maybe it was their parents, maybe it was their nationality, maybe it was their money, maybe it was they were just easy. They were simple. They weren't complex. You didn't have to try hard. But in your karmic situation, there was comfort, and this is what's ending. I think shadow work was down there. I finally see shadow work. I think you're finally seeing your karmic situation for what it is.
If it was one golden age, so what's on that?
Give me another card for the karmic situation and show me what's ending. I also want to say, I think what's ending is comfort. You and your karmic are no longer comfortable at home. You and your karmic may have been cuddly and comfortable and cozy, but this is what's ending. Yeah, because there's the inner demons. And earlier in the Divine Feminine reading, I got inner demons, and your Divine Feminine sees straight through your inner demons. When you say nobody understands the darkness inside me, your Divine Feminine does. So these are your inner demons. You're riddled with thoughts of your Divine Feminine. You know your Divine Feminine knows you, sees you for who you really are. But in your karmic situation, you're full of these inner demons, and he or she does not see what you really are. And you also have, I'm fighting so hard to become a better man or woman, okay, determined. So Divine Masculine, you're trying to be a really good lover, a really good man, a really good woman, a really good spouse. You're trying to be a good parent. You're trying so hard to be better. But you have these inner demons that you can't quite conquer. And I think you try to escape this reality. And so I just want to escape, mind altered. This is through drugs, drinking, sleep, distractions, whatever. You're just trying to escape this ending. It is ending. Your comfort with your Divine Feminine is going to improve, and your comfort level with your karmic person is ending. And so there is an ending to the comfort because there's inner demons. Let's get a little bit more of a look into the inner demons and see what is this all about. What is this all about, masculine? Tell me about this karmic situation. What is this all about? What are these inner demons? What are these inner demons? What is this comfort? Inner demons trying to be a better man. Show me the karmic situation. Show me what's ending here. The chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issue. Again, what comes in for you, masculine, is fear of abandonment. You are scared to be abandoned, and you are scared to abandon the karmic because of your inner child issues. And these are your obstacles with your divine. And these are what's ending with your karmic.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi. So you're going to stop chasing the karmic, or the karmic's going to stop chasing you. One or the other. Okay. Bottom of the deck is separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Again, this up in the air, unsure. So there is a separation between the masculine and the karmic, or it's coming up pretty soon. And you don't know what the future holds. And again, this is why you're happy, because you don't know what's going to happen. At the same time, you're trying to become a better person, but part of being a better person is doing the right thing. And I think the right thing right now is ending and separating a karmic relationship. And it's difficult for you because this karmic relationship kind of feels like home. Let's get a fortune cookie on this karmic situation. Bottom of the deck, shocking, eye-opening moment of clarity. Give me a fortune cookie, please, for the Divine Masculine in this karmic situation. Wow. And look what's still down there. Shocking, eye-opening moment of clarity. Wow, still there. So this is what comes out for the karmic situation. 1, a broken heart welcomes death, pain. There's a lot of pain in the karmic situation. And there is going to be a 3 of Swords broken heart. There is. And there's going to be so much pain in this ending and separation that you welcome a death. Okay? You just welcome it. The next one is serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to change what I can, accept what I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. The serenity prayer. So you're learning to let go. In the karmic situation, both of you guys are like, God, we did want this. We felt so comfortable in our karmic situation. We felt so comfortable and at home with our inner demons that we didn't leave the karmic cycle or the karmic relationship. But we're fighting hard to be a better person. We're leaving this codependent relationship. There is going to be a separation and sadness, but we really are learning to accept that we can't change that this relationship is not working out. We can't change that we don't have a big enough connection to stay together. We do accept that we need to change the things we can, which is get out of a very unloving, unhappy situation. Okay? And the wisdom to know that you need to go, to know that you need to end this, that this needs to be separated. There's a wisdom, remember that shocking, eye-opening moment of clarity, that this is not working. And look what's under that, exposed. Somebody's fixing to get called out on their bullshit. Okay, this is in the karmic situation. And in the Divine Feminine reading, masculine, it did come out where there was going to be some kind of exposed energy. And underneath that, I have, I'm really sorry. There's an apology. I'm sorry. I have to leave the situation. Look at this. Someone is walking away, leaving. And how many cards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Balance. You're regaining balance. You are going to be a better person. But you're going to welcome an ending and a death with this relationship, this karmic relationship. You can't change it. This is the eye-opening, shocking moment of clarity. There is truths getting exposed, which is going to cause pain. You're really sorry that you have to go, or they're really sorry that they have to go, but it must be done. And someone will be walking away. They're going to be leaving. So all in all, in the karmic situation, we have separation, ending, leaving, exposed, shocking, and truth, and an apology, a feeling bad, inner demons, feeling at home, feeling comfortable, comfort, and fighting to be a better person. So there is a comeback. There's an ending and there's a comeback. But in this karmic situation, it is absolutely time to let go. Leave. Accept that you cannot change the situation. It is what it is. There's no bringing it back. Okay, there's no bringing it back. Let's get one more clarity on leaving. Leaving and pain. Give me an exposed, shocking truth. Show me this. One more card for the karmic situation in regards to the separation of it. In regards to the separation. Uh-huh.
I have to put this thing.
Okay. So we have, you have no idea how badly I want to taste you thirsty.
Those things, Mom.
Okay.
So put on me.
We have to come this way. And we have grasping.
Okay.
I can't let go. So there's a struggle letting go of the karmic situation. There is. There's a very big problem. And it's that codependency, that chaser. That chaser mentality we just read in there. Yeah, that's what it is.
Mom, what is in the suit?
It's a wild crafts.
Hello.
Yeah. Good. No. So I hate to scare everybody with that, but that's the truth. There is this comfort, this clinginess, this codependent chaser mentality, these inner demons where I think they both have strange addictions to drugs, to sex, to drinking, to codependent activity, which is doing the same thing over and over again, an addiction to being stuck and comfortable in their same culture, in their same religion, in their same beliefs, whether these are cycles or relationships. This person involved with karma has a very hard time letting it go, but there is going to be an eye-opening moment of clarity. I also feel like, I think what's going to be eye-opened is that this divine masculine still has feelings for the divine feminine. So this feels like a very long, slow, losing you, fading karmic relationship. It's been long, slow, slowly fading. It's been very difficult to let go of. But there is going to be a leaving and an apology in the karmic situation. I want to get into, what is your eye-opening moment of clarity? I need some kind of a clarification card for that. What is the divine masculine's eye-opening moment of clarity? And this exposing. What's the exposal? What is this? What's going to be the eye-opening moment of clarity? Wow. Bottom of the deck, first of all, is healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. So the biggest moment is healthy choice. And this karmic situation is not a healthy choice. It's got the grip. Okay? The other ones that are healing, the other eye-opening one is healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. And that's what this karmic relationship is. So believe me, the eye-opening moment is, this is toxic. I need to be free. And I have to heal my heart because I've got issues. I've got issue stuff. And the other eye-opening moment of clarity is the Grim Reaper. Holy shiznit. Ending, separation, leaving, the Grim Reaper, freedom from toxic relationships. Look what this says. This is the eye-opening clarity, the first card that flew out right here. The relationship is over. Yeah, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. That's the revelation in the karmic relationship. It doesn't matter how much you want to hang on to the old, hang on to your comfort zone. The Grim Reaper is here. The Grim Reaper's here. It's over. There is no second chances. Now, if you want to talk about what this karmic relationship looks like, so you can know what this looks like, this karmic relationship is where they live together at home, you live together, or you have a key to the other person's place, and you can go over whenever you want. You have stuff at their house, or they have stuff at your house, or you live together, like I said. You share the same space. You share comfort. They know your family, you know theirs. They get along, there's this comfort. There's also an obsession and a clinginess, okay? So very obsessed, very clingy. There's also a third-party element. There's a third-party situation in this karmic situation. And also, there's childhood abuse or childhood pain, the loss of parents through death, or separation because you don't see them anymore, you don't get along. There's been destruction with the parents.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, so what What is the ship?
Okay.
The ship.
I don't know where it is.
Mom, the turtle ship.
The turtle ship?
Yes. Well, what was the part of the turtle ship?
I don't know. Ask your sister. So the bottom of the deck over here,
I told our ship.
okay, is have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting and hesitation. When this relationship ends, Cupid's arrow will hit. Right now, the karmic relationship is extremely comfortable, and there's a problem leaving the comfort zone. So, now remember, this is either a karmic relationship or a karmic cycle. You have to decide what that is for you. Is it a karmic relationship for you? Is it a third party? Is it a cycle? What is this? And you're going to have to see what that is for you. But this is what will be ending, and this relationship, this cycle or relationship is over. And there is no second chances. But somebody doesn't want to let go. Somebody's clinging. Let's get some more information here. Masculine, what do you think about when you think about your divine feminine? What are some thoughts about your divine feminine? What are some thoughts from your masculine mind? What are some thoughts about your divine feminine? How did I not know? I knew it. I knew she was going to come out. I was like, it's going to be something sexual. You are so tempting, temptress. Some of the thoughts you have about your DF is she's sexy. She's got beautiful lips. She knows how to use them. Her hands turn you on. Her smell turns you on. Her hair turns you on. Her perfume, her touch, her clothes, her breasts, her eyes, they all turn you on. You also feel that she seduces you. And this could be a man in a feminine energy, okay? But I'm talking about the divine feminine. The divine feminine seduces the divine masculine. He sees her as the temptress, the devil. It's like you're trying to be a saint, but then the divine feminine brings the devil out of you. You're trying to restrain your sexual energy from the feminine, but she brings the devil out of you. You're trying to be good, better man, be committed, be connected to your karmic relationship, but the divine feminine takes you off course. And so you feel like she is the temptress. And you can't be around your divine feminine because she will tempt you. She will grab you in the places you like to be grabbed. Mentally, physically, emotionally, all the above. She will grab you in those places, and you know it. The next one is emptiness. My bed feels empty without you. Oh my God, chills. In other words, divine feminine, my sexual life is boring without you. My sexual satisfaction sucks without you, and not in a good way. I am not pleased and I am not satisfied without you. I love you too. So there's this emptiness.
And also, and now I get a toy.
Good boy. You did do potty, and when I'm done, remember this, when I'm done, you can have me, but I'm trying to work. You have 1,000 toys, go play. You guys, his playroom is bigger than our whole house, pretty much. Go! I'm trying to finish. Of course not. Anyways, the next card is, I just want to escape. Mind altered. Again, you want to forget about your feminine. You want to forget. You want to forget about the passion. You want to forget. Look how everything else is black and white and dull, but then she brings red. And I feel like masculine, maybe one of your favorite colors is red. She brings red into your life. When everything else is black and white, here's the femme, bright red. So she brings an element of fun, romance, and passion. The divine feminine brings the lady in red. Okay, maybe there's a favorite song there, the lady in red. Who sings that? But this divine feminine, when you think about her or him, okay, You are so tempted, and believe me, you try to put it back. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to be reminded about it. You try to avoid it. You just, I'm going to avoid this now. I don't want to think about her. She's turning me on. She's pulling me away. You try to control this aspect. Okay, let me go get him settled. Guys, come on, let's watch a show. Let's go play in there. I'm almost done. I do 2 readings a day. My gosh, I'm trying to finish this. I've had enough interruptions. I'm done. Let me finish. Let me finish. Whenever this stress happens, my back starts to hurt, and my back is killing me. I have to take a Tylenol. Jesus, my back. The stress. My ears start feeling like they're going deaf from the pain. I need to just take some Tylenols, guys. I actually have pretty bad back pain. My back goes out on me a lot during stressful moments, and I'll just be wiped out on the bed, can't move. Once Saturn gets the hell out of this house, I will be better. He is attacking my ankles, my feet, my legs, and my lower back. Whew. Okay. Anyways, so the divine feminine energy really turns you on in a good way, but you do try to avoid it. So I'm going to get some clarity on that about your feelings. What are your feelings in regards to this temptress? What are your feelings? What do you really feel? What are you suppressing? I really want to know what the masculine is suppressing. What is the masculine suppressing in his present situation? Masculine, what are you suppressing? What is it you're hiding from yourself and from others? I have the goblins, number 5. This is what you're suppressing, and this is what no one sees. These are your inner demons, the goblins. Currently, this is what you're dealing with. You're happy, yes, but deep down inside is this suppression. And these are little goblins. You keep suppressing it, you're going to have some problems. So there's some kind of a warning here. Don't let them scare you to death. You have these little blame game goblins, these little I have to stay away from her goblins, or these little I can't be with her goblins, or this little I'm mad at her goblins, or him. And there's these little goblins that just come to self-sabotage. So let's read this. Fear is an illusion, masculine. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. So here's a big one, forgiveness. Masculine, you have a hard time forgiving your family, your sisters, your brothers, your mom, your dad, yourself, and most off your divine feminine. You have a very big problem forgiving. So forgiveness is a big goblin in your life, and you're suppressing forgiveness. Goblins are born, divine masculine, when you're wounded. You are a wounded person. You're a wounded warrior. You have a hurt heart that needs healing. And something essential is lost from in that experience. What does it mean, masculine, when I talk about essential? We already know your obstacles is water energy. That was the first card out. You have mom problems, number one, because of water energy. There's a problem here suppressed with your mother. And you're seeking out a karmic for her mother or because of your mother, or there's some kind of mother issue, and that's a problem, okay? Another thing is you had an unhealthy relationship with the divine feminine in your life. Mother, grandmother, whatever, unhealthy. Or they were taken from you and you did not learn that experience. You have a problem with your heart. Maybe you have heart issues. That could also be a sign, but you have a problem with your emotions. You do, and you deny it. You deny it that you have a problem with your emotions, and you deny that you don't express yourself, because you don't. But these are all denials. These are all goblins. You lost something essential, which was your emotions in the past. You lost your true self. Okay, thank you. You're numb. You are numb, and these are the goblins. From this point on, as you forgot your wholeness, they remained in you in the shadows. And they are still reminding you, these little demons, these little gremlins, these little goblins, they remind you of what brought them into being. By mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable, or unworthy. These goblins, these inner demons, they hold you hostage through low self-esteem, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. You don't have what you need. If goblins may pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A inner demon or goblin's card's appearance is an opportunity for growth. However, it is a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. Not your divine feminine, not you, not anyone. But you're very unforgiving in regards to your divine feminine and yourself. And the main reason you're unforgiving to your divine feminine is because you are very unforgiving to yourself. I have a very strong feeling that your feminine is suffering emotional abuse and separation and pain because you treat him or her the way you would like to treat yourself. This person mirrors and reflects who you are, and they see your inner demons, they see your goblins, they know you, and they love you, and they know you, and you don't like that. You damage that. And so you do push them away because you don't want to be faced with that knowledge that you have unforgiveness, you have blame game stuff, you have inner child stuff, and you have insecurities, and you don't want to face that. So that's the real problem here. If goblins pay you a visit, just know that no human is without flaws. This goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk within you and towards your divine feminine, because within you is the spark of the divine. And miracles can and do happen. Forgiveness and reconciliations do happen, but you, masculine, need to let go of the negativity and the past. It's often difficult to deal with someone else's issues, guys, because they impact you on your own. But no one is perfect, and you are very vulnerable of being manipulated, masculine. So don't take the world so personally, but when this card arrives, take a step back. Detach yourself. Don't let people's stuff lead you into more wounding. Love yourself unconditionally. Set up some good boundaries, and your goblins will fall asleep. So you need some healing. And that's what's being suppressed here for the masculine, is these inner goblins. Let's go ahead and look into the desires with the divine feminine. Show me some more desires with the divine feminine right now. Yay, I didn't drop them. They fell in my legs. They fell in my legs. Okay. We have, what am I running from? Confusion. So you want answers. You want to know why you're running from your divine feminine. Okay, you want to know what it is you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You're hoping this will change. You're hoping you will get some clarity in this situation. You also got, I finally see, the shadow work. So you want to see the truth. You are really willing to do some shadow work right now and see the truth. I'm so proud of you. You really do want answers. You don't want to run, you just are. It's like, I am running, but I don't want to. I think I just need to stop myself. And so masculine, what you really want is to see the truth and stop running from all this. And this ending with your karmic situation is really hard to do because there's like a grip on it, but it looks like it's going to be released so you can heal and make healthy choices. This change is really good and you will get some answers. And bottom of the deck over here is, I regretted it the second I saw pain in your eyes. Regrets. You regret so much hurting your divine feminine. You love her, you love him, and believe me, you may not have acted on these regrets, you may not have said sorry, but you really, really are. You really do have those regrets. And again, you suppress these emotions, but you really do want this change. And underneath that is pleasure. Nothing comes close to you. Oops. To how deep you please me. Nothing comes so close to how deep you please me. So your divine feminine pleases you in very deep ways. And there is no one, nothing that comes close to the pleasure that you feel with your divine feminine. And that's emotionally, mentally, and sexually. Okay? Your divine feminine fulfills you. And she really does tempt you, and you know this. I want to get a suppressed emotion about your feminine from you. Just a sweet message. I would like to know a little bit more, please, from your heart about your divine feminine and what is suppressed. Please talk to me a little bit more about what you want to say about that breakup, the initial breakup, that moment it happened and you quit talking, or that moment you separated from her or him. Give me a message about that moment and what you want to say. Air energy, communication, strategy, thoughts, ideas, and action. What I'm hearing is it was all talk. It was all words. When we broke up, I just ran my mouth. It was all talk. It was an idea. It was quick. And I don't think that's really what I felt. You're crying so much over this. It's like you ran your mouth too fast. You ended the relationship too fast. The masculine is hurting. I'm crying so much. I ran my mouth. I was too quick. I had an idea. I ended it. I had this quick idea, and damn it, it was too fast. That's what I'm hearing. The situation blew up overnight. It blew up in my face, and I am so upset over this. I'm crying. I've cried a lot. It hurts me. Karma is hitting me hard right now. And you want to tell the divine feminine that you're experiencing some very heavy karma. Very, very, very heavy. Very heavy. Mentally, physically, emotionally, in every way. You're like, believe me, divine feminine, I am getting the karma. But underlined energy is I'm holding back. Resistance, blockages, obstruction. And we got that earlier. Obstacles. So you are holding back. When is this going to change? I would like to know when. When is this going to change for the Divine Masculine? When is this going to change? Give me a message. What needs to happen? When is this going to change? Oh, okay. I got 2 messages. One, the shooting star, confirmation. If you see a shooting star, it's confirmation this is your soulmate or your twin flame. Even if you saw it in the past or in the future. A shooting star with your twin flame is even a bigger confirmation. If you were sitting with your twin flame or soulmate and you saw a shooting star together, huge confirmation. But even if you were alone thinking about them and you saw this shooting star, it's a confirmation. But there is a message here. Thank you, Liddy. Oh, for the $9.99. I appreciate that. So a shooting star is going to be a confirmation that you guys are going to come back together. This is going to end when you see a shooting star in the sky. You're going to get a message. Maybe it's not a shooting star. Maybe it's just a message in the sky, something brilliant, something beautiful. But there's going to be a message. I also got the I Ching, which is change. The classic of changes. I Ching. So this is a book. Now, I've never read this book. I'm sorry, so I'm going to have to get more into it. But I do know what you want with your Divine Feminine is change. And when is this going to change? When I change is kind of what I feel. When you change, this will change, masculine. But I will read from this card. Okay? Let's get that. I Ching, change. But do you see how this works together? This whole reading is about change, you know? And so you guys are changing for the better. Okay. So it says, I Ching, change. It may be difficult, Divine Masculine, to embrace this new beginning right now, but it is the only way to move forward. You are being urged to turn things around and shake them up a little bit. Change is the key to bring about a new opportunity. But resisting this change will block those opportunities and may create hurdles and obstacles that hinder your flow. You may have to change yourself to make room for a new to enter. But as you do, you will find the long dormant wisdom and knowledge emerging, creating one of the deepest transformations of all. You may also see the need to address those who could hold you back or bring you down from this purpose of change. You can do this in a kind and loving way, but be assertive as you set these new boundaries. Thank you, Yapo, for the $10. Thank you so much. The incantation of this card is, it seems that changes have unfurled. As I embrace a whole new world, I sweep away the old within, so my future can come in. Isn't that beautiful? And then I have the other definitionary meanings are, this situation, Divine Masculine, that you are inquiring about will bring about a great change for the better. Time to change your ways. A deep and ancient knowledge is resurfacing and changing the way you view yourself and the world, so allow someone else to change as well. The I Ching revealed this ancient tradition is conversion between countless generations of questioners and over thousands of years. Dating back to the 8th century BC, this is the oldest book of wisdom. Because of the widespread recognition of its great value, this text was not burned in turbulent times of China. Today, it provides a response to our deepest challenges in challenging times. Wow, so it sounds like a really good book. Maybe Divine Masculine, you should read this. Even the Divine Feminines, I've never read this, but maybe it would be a really good book for a lot of us to read. I would love to get this book. I really would. So change starts with you, whoever's watching. And Divine Masculine, let's go ahead and get some advice for you. I feel like you're saying, Stephanie, what is my advice? What can I do to make this easier? Because clearly I'm suppressing issues. I'm suppressing my mom or my dad or my childhood. I'm suppressing my inner child. I have insecurities. I'm suppressing my passion and love for the Divine Feminine. I have these inner goblins inside me that sabotage everything. I'm clingy and have a hard time letting go of a comfortable karmic situation, but I know it's ending. And I really want to change and reach out to this Divine Feminine, but I am scared. I am crying a lot. I don't know how to express myself. Karma's really hitting me hard. What should I do, Steph? Let's get this advice. Spirit, what is the advice for the Divine Masculine through the tarot? Advice for the Divine Masculine, please. What is the advice for you? What should you do? The first card is let go of your beliefs. King of Pentacles in reverse. Stop hanging on to money. Stop clinging on to a marriage or commitment that does not serve you. Stop thinking just about yourself. Don't be just selfish. Don't be focused on monetary. This is about emotions. You have to completely detach from the normal way you do things, which makes you feel comfortable, and start doing things in a more emotional way. Two Pentacles, bottom of the deck. You have to get balanced. Okay, balanced. You have to balance out your life. It requires a choice. Yep, King of Cups. Didn't I just tell you? You have to let go of your comfortable energy, your earth energy, and get into your emotions, get into your feelings. You're going to have to leave behind the King of Pentacles energy and become the King of Cups. You need to leave behind your lack of emotions, your lack of spirituality, and focus on work and stability and commitments, and leave that into a flowy energy of the King of Cups, which is beautiful and spiritual and masterful and emotional and loving and affectionate and philosophical and really not grounded. This is, the king lives in the water, which has no foundation, no firmness. It's constantly moving, flowing through change, and he adapts easily to every situation. See, masculine, you don't adapt. You get into a situation and you put your roots in, and you don't want to move. Your roots are in. You're in the commitment, you're in the moment, you're in whatever, and you don't want to move. And the message today is you're going to have to move. The advice is you're going to have to follow your heart, not your head. Give me some more cards here for the Divine Masculine. What needs to be done? What needs to be done? Divine Masculine, what needs to be done from you? 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands in reverse. You're going to have to let go of a burden. You're going to have to drop it. Drop whatever you've been carrying. The grudge. Yeah, you've been carrying a grudge. The burden of putting up with other people and their kids and their problems and their life. The burden of putting up with a commitment that no longer serves you. It's time to put it down. You got to drop it. And then we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, which is quit overthinking, quit overstressing, and quit replaying the same thing over and over in your head, scaring yourself out of doing what's needed. You have been scaring yourself out of ending a situation with the 10 of Wands. And what needs to change for you is you got to put it down. Let's just read that for you. Okay, you got to get stable here. Okay, when the 10 of Wands is in reversed, position. It's stop and smell. You won't believe this. You won't believe this. Look at that. Where does it say? Stop and smell the roses. Do you see that? Shadow meaning, reversed, stop and smell the roses. Yeah. 10 of Wands in reverse is stop and smell the roses. What was your card coming out about the Divine Feminine? Stop and smell the roses. A moment in time. You cannot make this up. Even if you wanted to. Couldn't make this message up. You are too busy to think about this feminine. You are too busy working, stressing, burdening yourself with someone else, which is clearly karmic, that you do not have time to stop and smell the roses and think about this feminine and reconnect. That's incredible. You can't make it up, guys. It also says you have the ability to handle many things at once with multiple projects and activities. But reversed, it means you are falling apart. You're not handling these responsibilities. You have an overcommitment and too much responsibility. Consider letting go of some of these responsibilities because you're being so caught up into doing something that you forget why you're doing it. That's right there in the card. Let's do the Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Eight of Swords in reverse is afraid of losing your identity. You're afraid of losing your reputation, afraid of losing who you are. You've been you feel powerless, victim mentality. You feel insecure, okay? You have a fear of seeing the truth. This is narrow-mindedness. It's sloppy. You're stubborn. You're blind. You don't want to see the truth. You're afraid of losing what you have and who you are. You're afraid of seeing yourself in the shadow. You have to see the truth here. This is a heart over head matter, not a head over heart. I'm sorry, but the advice from Spirit of what you have to do, masculine, is get into your emotions and get into your feelings and let go of these overburdens, which I know is the karmic relationship. Bottom of the deck is King of Wands. King, King, King. We have the three kings. So don't tell me the three kings don't follow the star to find Jesus, to find the Savior. Three kings, King of Wands. You have to get confident and powerful and take control. Leo energy. Okay? You're going to have to get confident about this and charge after what your heart tells you. Take action. Quit trying to be smart, wise, comfortable, confined in your box, and stable wherever you are. Let that shit go. This is not serving you. It hasn't been for the last year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is. This karmic bullshit is not serving you, never did. And maybe it's not just one person. Maybe it's a cycle. But this shit is not pleasing you. Never has. And you keep doing it for whatever reason. And you know that the only reason you broke up with your feminine or had an issue with your divine feminine side is quick decisions, air energy, lack of emotions. You just speak before you think, and you speak before you feel. And before you know it, the words left your body, and now you're crying and karma's hitting you hard. So it's about going after what you want and who you desire. We're going to get some more advice here about your divine feminine with the Elque Oracle. Elque, please give me a divine message for the divine masculine. You're just way too earthy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You're just way too earthy. You need to get in water energy and fire. Water and fire. You need it. You need that passion. Okay? Let's get some more information, Spirit. Okay. So, divine masculine, you have Carly. Ha! We talked about freedom. This whole reading for you. She who frees. Carly. Liberation, unrestrained, and freedom. That is your advice, masculine. This is your oracle. You are to let go. And I know you're clinging. We got that card earlier. You are clinging to stuff. and it's a time to not. You're going to have to really put yourself out there in a very difficult energy, out of your comfort zone, totally out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to reach out and change yourself. Transformation. Carly, she who frees, demonstrates how useless it is to try to bind her. She stands barefooted on the rocky shore, her hair blowing loose from the confining headband. Birds swoop over her head. The waves break upon the rock where she perches. Nothing can contain Carly. She has made the decision to be free. So free she will be. Her wrists bear the marks of shackles. She will always remember the lessons of wearing them, but now she tosses them broken and useless chains into the water. Within the waves, there is almost an electrical pulse at Carly's energy, and she sets her loose. This is the beginning. Who will not be restrained? Divine Masculine, this message of this card is that you face a challenge. Only you can answer and fix. You will remain obedient to the chains that are put upon you, or you won't. This is your choice. What will you do? Be free or remain chained to your karma? Or will you cast them aside and live the liberated life? It's important to remember sometimes bonds are accepted. You should also understand that you can change your mind about these restraints. You, masculine, are at a point where you can do anything and you can end anything you feel holds you back. It would be wise to examine the chains thoroughly, though. Who holds the other end and holds the key? Ask yourself, when did I first notice I'm being held back? Second, who is helping hold me back? And should I let them go? Then, what will real freedom look like? And last, what chains do I yearn to be free of? You really have to ask yourself these questions. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. So masculine, there's obviously a karmic situation that's been holding you back. And you haven't even seen the truth because of the Eight of Swords in reverse. You've been burying your head in the sand and torturing yourself. You've been hanging on, clinging to the karmic situation, but you are leaving. There is a definite future of ending, separation, leaving, and breaking ties from a toxic relationship. So this relationship is over. Even the Grim Reaper has promised you that this relationship is over. So the karmic situation is done. And some of you masculines may think, well, Steph, maybe the karmic situation is the divine feminine. I cut her off or him off a while ago. So that was my karmic. That was the situation that is dead and gone. No, don't confuse yourself. Remember what I said about signs and synchronicities. Remember what I said about the shooting star. Remember what I said about the signs with the numbers. Remember what I said about the temptation and the freedom. You are not being restricted by your divine feminine. Keep in mind, you're already separated. You're already loose from her grasp, her grip. You're not even being constrained by the divine feminine. So that does not apply. What applies is your current commitment, your current cycle, the current situation you are bound to. Everything you wake up and do every single day repetitively that gets you nowhere, that is your restraint. These are the people that are restraining you, not the divine feminine. So let's talk about your captor. Let's talk about this person that is holding you back. Let's talk about this karmic relationship. Tell me about this karmic relationship for the divine masculine. Show me the truth behind a mask of love and comfort, and show me the truth behind this karmic person that is holding the masculine back with chains, even though they're invisible. What are these chains? In and out, back and forth. The first sign of your karmic situation is you guys are in and out of relationships. There's makeups and breakups. It's happened more than a few times. The next one is, whoops, okay. Yeah?
Can I warm this up?
Yes.
How long?
20 seconds. We have turning heads and feeling good. So there's conceitedness. It's all about how it looks on the outside. Oh, she has pretty hair, nice eyes, a nice body. Oh, she's got money, he's got money, and nice body. Oh, they've got comfort. Oh, everyone thinks we look so good together. Bullshit. That is one of your vices. I want to fix this. This constant yearning to, I want to fix this, I want to come back, I want to come back. Let's break up, and then I want to fix this. Let's break up, and then I want to fix this. They constantly want to fix this. They are constantly in touch with you. They're constantly on your phone. I feel like they have access to your PIN numbers. They have access to your Facebook. They have access to your cell phone. They have GPS on you. They make friends watch you. It's control. The next one, heart with a key. Okay? Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. They have a key to the shackles, not the heart. Remember we said who holds the key to the shackles? They hold a key, and they're using it against you by acting like they're the one. They're the one, but they're not. You're in an illusion. Oops, and I dropped it. Let me grab it. Oh, crap. Okay. Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making memories. This is just, they always have their eye on you. They're always got the camera on you. They always want pictures, proof that you're together. They want to post on Facebook all your pictures. They want to show everyone all your pictures. They want to show everyone how it looks. So it's all about the looks. It's all about what's behind the camera. It's like living in front of the paparazzi. They're taking pictures of us, smile and kiss, act like we're happy. Paparazzi's watching. It's not real. This is all fake and a facade, and it's a public perception. Show me about the karmic situation. Show me the karmic situation's true motives and intent. Show me this. Show me this. Karmic. Show me. Show me the karmic situation. Let everyone see. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist. Paradigm. Being charmed or being used. Enable and boundaries. Divine masculine, you are with a feminine energy, which is karmic, which is a snake. And they are charming you to death. They are restricting you like a boa constrictor. They are the girl with the snake. Maybe the girl has a snake tattoo. Maybe they resemble a snake. Maybe they are a snake. They snuck their way into your life for your money, for your charm, for that ring, for that. They want to trap you. This karmic energy, the real truth and the revelation behind it is they are a snake. They have no good intention. Mariah, bring it back. They're selfish. Bottom of the deck is they try to... Really? Hold on, guys. Well, she doesn't have to stay here. Stop it. Oh, sorry. Bottom of the deck is girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. They're a big gossiper. The person you're with is a big gossiper. They talk about this relationship to a lot of people. Okay? So be aware. Be very aware that this karmic relationship talks and gossips. Show me more about this karmic relationship. You think it's paradise. The ridiculous part is you actually think that this karmic relationship was paradise or had paradise at one time. Maybe you guys both came from a tropical climate. Maybe you guys want to go to a tropical climate. You're full of crap. You are so far with your head in the sand, so far into the snake's trap, you don't realize you're lunch. You are lunch. And so here we are. Show me more about the karmic situation. We have stripping down masculine beliefs. And I will taste your sweet kiss again, sweetness. So this person tries to seduce you, but they're so hostile. There's so much anger inside me. They seduce you with anger. It's like you're losing your mind. They keep seducing you, in not necessarily sexual, but through threats. Look at this masculine macho energy. It's like they have a strong arm on you. Like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna do this. If you do this, I'm gonna come back at you, boy or girl. If you break up, I'm gonna blast every one of your insecurities. If you leave this family, I'm gonna take all your money. Okay? There's gonna be a lot of that. And there's just this threats, and they seduce. Oh, just be good and I won't hurt you. There's these threats and this control. And that's what's really going on in this karmic situation. Let's get an oracle on that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not coughing too. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see what comes up. I got a lot of them. Bottom of the deck is taking action. Act like you want it. And below that is deep healing. Okay. Let's see the cards that I got. Ascending in reverse. Unleash your power. You're ascending down in the wrong direction. You are not taking on your power. You are surrendering it. I have shh. Most people hear, but few truly listen. You're blocking out. You're not listening. A lot of people can hear the truth, but they're not listening. And number 88, you need to find your strength and really take this in. Really understand that what I'm saying is the truth, and you've been, how do you say, beguiled by a karmic situation. So just realize that. The other card is glory in reverse. Put yourself out there. Okay, it's in reverse. There's no glory here. You're not winning anything in this karmic relationship. You're losing. You're losing money, you're losing sleep, you're losing time, and you're losing energy. Think whatever you want about your little fantasy situation, but really you are trapped and ensnared by a snake. And he or she is not who they say they are. This karmic person lies and deceives. He or she will tell the masculine they love them, they're sweet, they're kind, they're soulmates, they see into their soul. They're so loving, they're so sweet, they're so kind, they're so giving, and they're just so happy with them. But deep down, the secrets are, you better propose to me. You better give me what I want. You better do this or you're going to be sorry. Oh, and by the way, I am treating your kids like crap behind your back. Oh, and by the way, I'm nice to your kids just to get to you, just to win you. I'm using your kids like a pawn, like a play piece in a game of chess. I'm also playing your family and playing your mom and dad and friends and exes. I'm playing them all to be on my side so I can get what I want from you, which is commitment, because I suffer from a severe issue with abandonment, and I suffer from a severe issue of I need to be in control. So there is someone that is very elusive and very, not elusive, but they know how to convince. You're dealing with a very strong convincer, and they are a fake person. So you have fallen for a snake who is fake, and you need to see the truth. 8 of Swords in reverse, you need to see the truth. The next card is satisfied in reverse, indulging in your desires. There's a lot of selfishness. A lot of selfishness. They just want to bleed you dry. They want to bleed you dry. And this is selfish. You will never be satisfied in this karmic relationship. You know the real satisfaction comes from the divine feminine. You know the real satisfaction comes over here. This is just an illusion. The next card is family in reverse, number 22, stronger together. You have an illusion that this karmic person is family. This person is your family, your friend, your bestie. Bullshit. Your divine feminine is your best friend. Your divine feminine is your family. I feel you turned your back on your family with this card in reverse. I feel your back has been turned. You turned your back on your kids. You turned your back on your spouse or your soulmate or twin flame. You turned your back on your family, maybe even family from the other side that tried to guide you to be with this person. You turned your back on them to be with this karmic. You turned your back on your family to be with this karmic. Do not tell me that that is a good choice. Do not tell me that is a righteous choice. Do not tell me that is holy, spiritual, soulmate, gifted, in the right direction, in any way or shape or form in light. You have disgraced yourself and your divine feminine by falling for this shit over here in Karmicville. The next card is standing out, the number 11. Unlike anyone or anything else. You fell under illusions. They stood out. Maybe you felt like you had to be different. Maybe you felt you had to go against the grain and be with this person. Maybe you felt like they stood out from the rest. But again, the devil comes with a temptation, doesn't he? He comes over here to give you these illusions. And the next one is true colors. Seeing what and who they really are. There will be a revelation. And remember we got exposed. Revelation. In the karmic relationship, there will be a revelation and this will be exposed. You will see this karmic relationship for what and who they really are and what their real agenda is. Because I got that here. We had that in the karmic section. Somebody's fixing to get called out on their bullshit, exposed, and eye-opening moment of clarity. Shocking. So believe me, this little karmic situation is going to end. You had plenty of confirmations. Death, Grim Reaper, separation, ending toxic relationships, etc., etc. This will end. You know why? Because the divine does not support this karmic relationship. And you can be in whatever little illusion you're in here, whatever little fantasy you have going on here, but it's bullshit. And believe me, it will come to the light. And I know you're sorry. And I know you're crying over what happened. You know, and I know your decisions were quick. But listen to the signs. Karma's hitting you hard, not so you can leave this buried in the past and move on. Karma's hitting you hard so you can go back and fix the shit that got messed up. That's why karma's hitting you hard. You're not being hit hard to say sorry and move on. You're being hit hard because you need to go back. Wake up. Smell the roses. Wake up, smell the coffee. It's time to wake up. Spirit wants you to wake up. Let's get an oracle over here for the divine feminine and how this is going to come out for you guys. Masks in reverse, which I love. What masks are you hiding? See, the divine feminine knows you're hiding behind a mask. Divine feminine knows the masks are coming off. You know what? Because the divine feminine knows who you are in your shadow side behind the mask. She already knows. No bueno. She already knows. Let's get a message here from the divine masculine for you. A message from the divine feminine to the masculine. What do you want to say? What do you need? What's going on? That's way too much. These want to stay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Powerful, beautiful, independent, and confident. That's who the Queen of Wands is, the divine feminine. Powerful. She can pack a punch. Divine feminine ain't scared of this karmic snake. Divine feminine's going to make sure that snake gets exposed. The other cards from the divine feminine are just waiting. The Three of Wands that we got earlier for the divine feminine. You are waiting, honey. Deep lesson, pause, divine timing, and look closer. You're just waiting for this shit to hit the fan. You're just waiting for the divine masculine to see the true colors of the karmic. The next ones are taboo. What will they say? And you're telling your divine masculine, look, you care way too much about what your mama says, what your friends say, what your karmic says, what your bratty kids think. You care way too much about what they will say. You need to get real, because the divine feminine is very real. The mask is off with the divine feminine, and the gloves are off. They're not going to hold back. They're going to tell you the damn truth. The next one is, I am so tired of the same. Hold on, guys. Okay, I went over there to Velcro a vest, and my daughter was sitting right there next to him on the couch, but I had to get up to Velcro the vest. Sorry, guys. I'm going to end this reading here pretty soon, but the next card that the divine feminine wants to tell the masculine is magic. Candle magic, tarot, palmistry, divine feminine power, esoteric knowledge, spiritual wisdom, and intuitive gifts. The divine feminine ain't coming to fight with her fists. She is coming in to fight with magic. She has the magic, all these things. Okay? This is all spiritual. That is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is powerful, beautiful, independent, and confident. And she will fight and battle this snake. So you can think whatever you want, but she will battle the damn snake. What is the message to the divine masculine from the femme? One more from the map quests, or whatever it's called. You know. We have commitment in reverse. It's kind of sad. Okay, commitment in reverse. The divine feminine, from my opinion right now, says one thing to you, masculine. A, I am not codependent like you think. You think that's an obstacle because I please stay codependent? That's bullshit. The divine feminine saying, sorry, that's who I was before all this shit happened. You need to wake up and smell the coffee and the roses and know that's not who I am now. I am not codependent. I am actually very stable and independent. I am on point. I am very generous, and I'm very dependable, and I'm very honest. And this is a fated love. So you either get on board with this and reap wonderful blessings, or you can just stay in Karmicville and see how much you like karma to hit you. Because the divine feminine knows that truth. And let's read commitment in reverse, because the divine feminine's like, yeah, I'm not that committed as you would think. In fact, I'm perfectly capable and willing to leave this dramatic situation to be on my own. So the divine feminine wants you to wake up and know that, hey, I'm not as committed and desperate as you might think. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. And in reverse, it says, you may be walking into a commitment or a contract you will later regret. Wow, that is, listen, okay, did you hear what I pulled this card for? What is a message from the divine feminine to the divine masculine? You are straight out telling your masculine, thank you, Tiffany, that he or she is going to stay or walk into a commitment with karmic person over here that they will regret. You are telling your masculine, you will regret that commitment. I promise you. Listen to me. And the divine feminine says this. This isn't a good time to sign agreements or make a choice that would tie you up for a long period of time, such as a marriage, a lease to a new apartment or house, a commitment to one's children, promises, etc. If you're in a relationship, you may not receive the commitment you desire. Don't despair, for something much better awaits you. So the Divine Feminine wants to tell you, if you are in this relationship, which we know you are, you're not going to receive the commitment like the Divine Feminine would give you. You're not going to receive the passion, the pleasure, and the love, and the unconditional love and the truth that the Divine Feminine will give you. You're going to receive a commitment that will not be for your best interest, and that person will not give to you like the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine is something better, and she awaits you, or he awaits you over here. Now is the time for agreements to be broken. The Divine Feminine is telling you, masculine, now is the time for these agreements to be broken. Remember that rejection is God's protection. What hurts you now will lead you to wisdom later. So you also want to tell the masculine, look, you rejected me. That was God's protection because you weren't ready. You weren't ready for the Divine Feminine. You weren't ready for this power. You weren't ready for this love. You were weak and exposed to codependency and neediness and unhealthy relationships and an inner child that needed to be healed. You were not ready for this Divine Feminine energy, and neither was he or she. So the Divine Feminine is saying, I'm good with our rejections, but know this, you are being found out, standing out, okay? Unlike any time other in your life, there will be an ending and an exposed in the karmic relationship. And the comeback is, you need to let this go. There will be a leaving. So, serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to change the things I can, accept what I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. The Divine Feminine wants you to realize that this is ending, and it's time for you to let it go. What does Spirit want to tell you guys, both? Because I know both of you are listening. Nope, and I feel called to read the shooting star. I got it earlier. I looked at it. I was going to pick something else, but I feel called to read this. This is it. This is the end. This is the confirmation. This is the ending of this reading. Whatever this says. This is a magical moment. The universe is poised to respond to your wishes. And this card has turned up in confirmation that is so you have felt this for a while, but you haven't fully allowed yourself to believe it. But it's time to trust your feelings and know that it's all in perfectly divine timing. In fact, it's better than fine. You are truly blessed and heightened, and your manifestation abilities are happening right now. So masculine and feminine, take this opportunity to bring about what you desire. Ride this shooting star through the cosmos. Fill up your mystical stardust, and know that wherever you wish to go is where you will be granted to go. The incantation of this star card, which is a wish fulfillment, is upon a star my wishes soar, of magic, love, and even more. For now my dreams will truly grow. I know this, for this card tells me so. Your focus and positivity will bring you good fortune. All you have hoped for is about to be realized. Step through these thoughts for positive affirmations, for your manifestative abilities are strong and they're turning into an outcome that you desire. So be careful what you wish for. Ancient Babylonians looked to the skies for omens, which they found in shooting stars, and in some traditions, shooting stars are thought to be the gods watching us. The shooting star has been seen through the ages and is an omen of magical confirmation. Today, when we look into the night sky and see a shooting star, we say it brings us good luck. Seeing a shooting star is confirmation that you are coming close to your chosen destiny, so make a wish. So you guys are going to have a beautiful transformation. The time has come. The time has come. One more. I feel called. I feel very called. This is the Magical Unicorns Oracle. You guys have been through a lot. More fire energy, passion. The passion is what's going to drive you guys. That King of Wands. Do what excites you both. Get fired up about your life and increase your energy levels. The time is for action. It's time to move. It's time to get happy. It's time to work out. It's time to get active. It's time to seek what your heart tells you to seek. So life can be an exciting adventure for you if you want it to be. You never have to settle for less or accept feeling bored or unfulfilled, which is where I think you've been, masculine. You can live a fraction of the possibilities that are available to you, which is I think what you've been doing, or you can open up your arms and say yes to life, yes to your feminine. This fire unicorn is here to ignite the fires of passion in your heart that you feel for your feminine, to set your life ablaze with energy and enthusiasm that no one agrees to, but who cares, because it's what your heart wants. Do more of what lights you up and fearlessly pursue your divine feminine, because you know your passions are driving you to her. You know that you desire her or him. You know that you want to touch her or him, be with her or him, and it doesn't matter what other people say or think. You know where your passions lie, and it's not where you're currently at. Take a stand for what you believe in. Speak out on what your issues are and speak out about your feelings and make a difference. Get out into this world. Laugh, dance, love, live. Stop being fine. Leave normal behind and choose a new life that's amazing and fabulous and everything that you want. Sparkle and shine with the fire in your heart. This card is calling you to increase your energy levels so you can feel more alive. Clean up your diet. Get sleep, exercise, nurture your body, and when your energy levels are high, so too is your passion for life. So get passionate, guys. Right now, stagnation is passionless, and you know what drives you. So anyways, that is my reading. I want you to keep in mind that your lover is waiting for you, the real lover. The mundane stagnancy of comfort zone has got to go. We are in a King and Queen of Wands. We are in the energy of change. We've had change all over this place in this reading. Look what's under here. Change, new start, disruption, movement and action, fire energy. Why? Because destiny calls. Check your 1-7. It's fated. Who's your 1-7? Is it your 1-7? Is it? Is the sign in your 7th house or 7 from your rising or whatever, is that your lover? Is that their sign? Check your chart. This is destiny, and it is on the right path. I was right all along in these readings, and so were you. You know the truth. You know it. So it's time to move. It's a time to change. Masculine, it's time. I love it. We're doing it. We're leaving. We're changing. I see good things happening. Why? Because that's where your passion is leading you. That's where your desire is taking you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this channel. It's been long. I'm going to go. I'm losing my voice. I've got to go. The kids need me. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this channel. It's a very passionate couple readings. I just want you to stay positive. Always. Keep manifesting what you want. I love you so much. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you for the donations to my channel. I'll do some more readings in another live. I'm losing my voice. I'm too tired right now. It's been long, but I will in the upcoming. Okay? So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Keep dreaming. Don't stop believing, guys. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. And remember one very important little prayer. Love is patient and love is kind. It is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in truth. It bears all things, believes all things, and hopes all things, and most importantly, endures all things. Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. Remember that, guys. You've got this, and you will endure. You guys are very, very powerful. Masculine, last bit of advice, leave behind your pentacle boring energy. Get into the King of Cups and the King of Wands. It's a time to go with your feelings, not your justification, not your logic, not what seems grounded and founded, but what is living inside of you, the passion. Follow your heart. Confirmations are in the sky. You know it. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Stay tuned for more. Have a blessed, beautiful night. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.